Good morning. Today we're going to tie the Ghetto Super Fly. So the Ghetto Super Fly is a fly I created. It is the most effective fly that you can use to catch bonefish around the world. Yeah, definitely in Hawaii. And you can see a lot of the videos that we've posted. This fly has been used in the majority of them. Big fish, small fish, bass, carp, bonefish from around the world, and you name it, this fly can catch it. So what we're starting out with this morning is a size 10 Gamakatsu carp hook, and it is, if I have any packaging here, basically size 4 Gamakatsu. Okay, super important. That's the hook. All right, we're gonna throw it on here real quick. We're gonna tie up a real quick one. I know a lot of people have been looking at the other video I've posted, and hopefully by watching a couple other videos you can get a little bit more insight on how I'm tying this fly and kind of perfect it. So today I'm using the EP fiber tan, and one of the tricks that I use is I put a zip tie on the top, keeping everything together, and I will pull out about that much. Okay, drape it on the top, and now when I put it on, I won't put it on toward the front. I'll put it on more towards the back, so that way that the little bunch up, you can put the eyes further back on the hook. No problems here. Okay, you get this on pretty good. Okay, so check this out. Now here's a key point. Sharpies, the brown Sharpie. I'm just gonna put 3 lines on here. You want the lines to go all the way through, so you might have to just dab it a little bit more. You can keep it thin if you want, but it's gonna kind of be thick because you're gonna soak it in there. Okay, so you got three lines, and it just adds contrast to the actual fly. Now this fly is effective almost everywhere, but you got to be able to, I use a heavier fly, so I mean heavy eyes, so you want to be able to cast well in front of the fish and kind of present the fly to the fish so they are surprised. So now I'm going to create a dubbing loop. Okay, take the line, pull it down like this, kind of create a triangle, if you will, or a loop, and you're gonna basically wrap that loop. Okay, now because I'm using a Norvise, I'm gonna just put a 1/2 inch there, link that up, and I'm gonna use this dubbing tool. All right, so I'm gonna put it in there just like this. And it's going to allow me to spin it. I'm going to take some EP fiber, just cut up EP fiber. It doesn't have to be like dubbing, special made dubbing, it's just EP fiber. And you're going to create a body. And you're basically going to twist the dubbing tool. All right. Here we go. And now what we're gonna do too is this is the first of many probably fly fishing, fly time videos, but we're also gonna be talking about different things while we make the Ghetto Super Fly. Now it could be subjects such as fishing Kaneohe Bay, here in Hawaii, you know, DIY stuff. What can you expect when you come to Hawaii? But right now, just kind of informational. So I'm trimming it down. Okay, it's basically twisting, trimming it down. And your next step is basically you put some eyes on. Now the eyes I use, you should have the package here, are heavy. And the reason why I use heavy eyes is because of the places I fish here. Now, for this fly, we are going to use, looks like we're going to use red. Now, I like the green eyes, but the red eyes work just as effectively as the red eyes. We're running out of eyes, basically. This is 1/4 real eyes by Spirit River. Okay, so that is what we're using. It's a nickel red. Okay, nickel green is what I like to use, but we're using nickel red in this case. Oh, we got a green one. Here, green. All right, this is a Kalama green eye special here. Now, when I put the eyes on, I like to kind of go back on the hook a little bit, leaving a little bit of space in the front here. All right. Now I'm going to do basically up downs, right? You go in front of the hook, up, down, and you're going to push straight down. Up, down. All right. And you're going to get this pretty snugged. Now there is a little bit of space here. You want this space because you're going to add a wing in a second here. All right, so here we go. And then now I'm gonna kind of get it real tight here so it's not loose. All right, that should be, no, it's not good yet. All right, let's get more. Tighten this up big time. Okay, that's way better. Now, with the same EP fiber you cut from the main bushel of fibers, you're going to turn this upside down. You're going to take your EP fiber. You're going to lay it over the front of the hook. Okay? Now, you're going to come up, down, up, straight down. And you want to, when you start doing this, you want to be able to spread it out so it is even throughout the whole hook. Then you're going to bend it back, making sure you spread it out so it's even. All right, there we go. Almost done. We're going to do a whip finish. Okay, whip finish is complete. Okay, now I'm gonna add this stuff. Oof. I think this is the thin one. This is UV resin thin by Loon. Just kind of keeps things in place. The thin one is better than the thick one. Then you're gonna harden it up with this UV light by Loon. Now comes the interesting part. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut straight across, okay? Now this trimming is super important because you wanna have the right shape for this fly. Now, right here, if you push this part down, okay, you see how the bottom of the hook here? So what you're gonna do, what I do, is I cut straight across on the bottom of the hook. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but I just basically straight across. All right, let's see. Straight across first, okay? And then on the sides where the eyes are, I put my scissors right where the eyes are, and cut straight up. Okay. Now you got that. So that's what we're looking at so far. Now this is key. I'm going to still trim it up, make sure it's kind of flat over the top of the hook. And now this phase, I'm going to go halfway and I am going to cut. And this is how you get the spacing between the hook so you lose less fish. So the fish actually gets hooked here. And this is where you trim it up. And that, let's see, make sure it's all trimmed up. This, my friends, is the Ghetto Super Fly. Most effective fly out there. All right, guys, that's the Ghetto Super Fly. And if you guys just follow, I'll post more stories and more information about fishing in Hawaii, where to fish, how to fish. If you guys are DIY guys, I think this channel will help you out a lot. You guys can learn how to cast that fish, catch fish, and yeah, we'll dissect a lot of the fishing here in Hawaii down, giving you guys better opportunities when you guys get out here. All right, aloha.